Good evening. Something, 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 live long and prosper, I guess. I'm so used to saying may the force be with you on this channel, but today we're looking at the other great Star franchise, Star Trek, which I used to be into Star Trek as much as I'm into Star Wars. And it was a big franchise even then, but since the reboot, there's just an insane amount of content, and I haven't been able to keep up. I don't know any of the new Star Trek stuff, but many years ago, back when it was new, when Star Trek Online first appeared on the scene, I had an account and I played and I made a nice fleet and I made a nice crew. But it's been so many years since I've played, I've completely forgotten how to play. So I want to create a new captain tonight, replay the tutorial, and relearn how to play so I can revisit my old character. I also had a Klingon character back then as well, back when there were only the Federation and the Klingons were playable in Star Trek Online. Now I think there's 6 playable factions. There's a different era Federation. There's Romulans, a couple of others, I think. But we're just going to go classic, original. I shouldn't say original. I should say um, uh, classic Star Trek Online original Federation, which is actually, I think, the Next Gen era Federation. And then they also have the original series era Federation now, which I will definitely be visiting at some point. If after today's relearning how to play I feel like getting back into this game, then we will definitely look at all the factions. So let's switch over to my game window. I'm still in the settings screen, apparently. One moment. All right. Okay, so you can see here the 2 characters I had from many years ago. Here's my Klingon captain, and you can see here's my original Federation captain, and you can see the beautifully painted ship above him. Yeah, I probably won't be making uniforms this fancy because it's a hassle to color match everyone exactly. So let's see what we've got. Let's do a new character. So we have Starfleet. Um, we have the Klingons. We have Discovery, which is the reboot era. So that's original Starfleet. And then we have we gotta wait for the pictures to show up. And this is the Klingons. And then we have the Discovery Starfleet, which is the reboot. And then there's the Dominion. These were the bad guys in the later seasons of Deep Space Nine, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
You have original series era Starfleet. And they have Romulan Republic. I thought they were an empire. Oh well. It's whatever. I mean,
I'm going to confirm something for you. The Romulan Empire started as a republic, and that's confirmed in later series. It started as a republic and grew into an empire.
all right. I think for
just like Rome in real life, it started as a republic.
Well, no, Rome started as a monarchy.
All
right, can I start my game?
It started as a monarchy that became a democracy that became an empire.
Here, come help me create my character.
No, I'm going to my room.
All right, so let's go ahead and do basic Starfleet, even though I already have one of those. just because this is the most classic and most recognizably Star Trek. And then the rest of these will play on future streams, I guess. Um, it's 11 o'clock already. I don't know how long we'll be playing for because it is really late. So, Starfleet. Oh, we can choose a species now. It used to be, if you did Starfleet, you had to have a human captain. I can make an Andorian captain if I want. Oh, they're cool. Bajoran, Benzite, They've added a lot of they've added a lot of race. Oh, I can do a Klingon captain in the Federation now. I think that's our play. I think we're gonna go Klingon. But let's just see. Tellarite. You can also do Vulcan, or you can make your own alien. Uh, we can make custom aliens now. That's awesome, actually. Let's just see what the creator is like. Yeah. But you know what? I'm going to keep things simple. We're going to go Klingon for this. We're going to be a Klingon captain in the Federation. Career: engineering, science, or tactical. I think I want to go be a science officer. Yeah, we'll be a science officer. So we're going to be a Klingon science officer. And get this game going. All right, we got a spinning loading circle. Okay, so we have presets. Which Klingon do I want to be? He looks cool. But let's adjust that hair so that's, yeah. Yeah, he needs to have shorter hair. Let's not change the eye color. And then the hair color. We'll make him a blue-haired Klingon. And actually, maybe that, no, we'll go with what we've already, yeah, we'll keep that hair, body. So, what attitude do I want to give him? Uh, there we have a little Gollum from Lord of the Rings. He is a Klingon, so we'll make him the brawler stance, I guess. Let's not deal with body shape. That's too much. Uniform. So it looks like we can only pick from the ones that are check marked, I think. No, but this is the one that was selected. Oh, you know what that is? I must have bought that way back in the day. I like that look for him. Do we want to give him a Borg hand? How would that even look? Nope. Bare hands. Well, I guess are good enough for now. Look at all these different command badges he can have. Wow. We'll go with that one. Let's figure out his outfit and then we'll figure out the colors. Let's, all right. Oh, I like the stripes on the side like that. That'll be our pants look. And then we have to pick a belt and a shoe. Of course, with long pants, we won't be able to see what the boot looks like. Unless, yeah, so we want to get that class of pants so that we can actually see which shoes we pick. Yeah, I like those pants. They're good enough. Now we lost some of the boot choices, it looks like, with that. Well, that looks good. And now we need to figure out colors. So first of all, let's look at the badge. It'll make the interior of the badge this silverish color. And then the other part of the badge will make this brown color, I think. Or do we want to go silver and gold? Now, for uniform. The upper part of the uniform, wow, we're spending so much time on character creation. Uh, Now, when we do other crew members, we're not going to explicitly color match everything like I have on my other crews. We'll just give each character their own uniform as we gain crew. I like the purple against the yellow highlights. It doesn't let us change the color of the highlights. So now let's look at the pants. Okay, the main section of the pants I want to keep in black. And then this section of the pants, yeah, we want to contrast that a little bit. Let's try and get it. Can we do, yeah, like the golds we have up top, I think. This portion of the pants is the big one. We're doing garish colors, aren't we? I think I will put the gloves on. Well, that's cool. It shows you what colors are already in your look up top. Put your hands down so I can see your gloves. And let's consolidate some of these colors a bit, shall we? So we have the main purple here. And now we just gotta look at his shoes. I want to bring in a little purple on the shoes. The shoes will probably be a combination of the purple, gold, and black. We're gonna give each of our crew members their own distinct color scheme and personality, I think. Yeah, that continues the gold and purple motif into the shoes. Wrongs. Yeah, I like that. So here's our little uh, Klingon captain, science guy thing. He needs a name. What shall we call him? Zevi, I guess. We're not going to do a formal. We need to give him a ship name. He'll start on the USS Evie. All right. This guy's a little silly, but we've already been playing with him for like 20 minutes, so we need to actually get into the game now. Engage. Yes, we want to replay the tutorial. Sorry, Twitch. It's a cutscene. I can't do anything about the music here. In-game music has been turned off.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Oh,
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
wow. All right, so there's much more to this game than I remember.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects. people you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
How could I? You reminded me every day for the past month. Did you get your assignment?
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics final.
Okay, so the map, and there's an indicator. So when we have quests, it tells us where to go.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get? Good
I,
luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Terrell. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
I think for my next character, we will go look at the custom alien thing. We may even do that later if the tutorial's not too long.
Greetings. It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Alright, so are we talking to all our future crew, or are these just random NPCs?
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff yet. From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Okay, so it looks like we're about to see our first bit of action. We need to follow the map. Okay.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you? Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name? Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me.
Ooh, a cat person.
You're going to have to ask him.
The direction of your objectives also appears on your compass. Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press F to interact with a doorbell to notify Captain Taggart of your presence.
Come. Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program. I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday. I'll tell Flores to meet you outside. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Okay. Well, that salute was automatic. I hope it stays that way. Oh, I remember being able to collect ship trophies, so I guess that's something we'll get into later. Maybe now that I know how to walk around and stuff, maybe I'll show you, go into the other characters and show you my ships.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up? You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program. Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up. Seems most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
All right. So I guess we got to go down to the holodeck, take our phaser training, and then we get to go into the ship. That is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them.
Federation
I
headquarters and the
sometimes forget
Federation
that Luffy
Academy.
is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
Yeah. Hologram officers are a thing since Voyager.
Last one of the console buys the first round tonight. Setting up the training program now. I hope holodeck 2 is your lucky holodeck. Phasers are in the lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
All right, so we need to follow the yellow arrow to get my objective. Not gonna lie, this room looks like something out of Star Wars, but we're in Star Trek today.
The pistol has been automatically equipped. Move to the center of the room. In combat, right-click on a target to fire your weapon.
What we got here. So I do have melee if they get too close. Okay, so that looks like I have healing powers from my science officer training. Okay, so when you go to combat, you choose a target and then you shoot at them.
While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available.
Okay, this is cool. We are on a simulated bridge now. All right.
Press H to holster and draw your weapon.
All right. We need to debrief with the captain. Okay.
Well done, cadet. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory. Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations.
Wow, so we're already the second in command of a ship then.
Yes, you should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. May I get you a Ractigino, sir? You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
All right.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass as well as your mini-map.
Like I was saying before.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Like I was saying before, the Starfleet Academy is in San Francisco. That's been a thing ever since the original series. So that's pretty cool. Turbo lift.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Tavrel cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure. I'll meet you over there.
Okay. Inspire, intimidate, or humble. Let's not get on everyone's bad side too quickly. On the first day of class 4 years ago, I looked in the mirror and thought, there is no way I can do this. I know I wasn't the only one. I have the utmost faith in each of you. You're the best the Academy has, and together we can do anything. But we will go forth boldly like Starfleet has trained us, putting to use everything we've learned here. To Starfleet Academy, to the USS Evie, to her crew.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
Alright, so now we actually have to go in the ship, I guess? Alright, so here's the officer.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Let's go to the shuttle.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser. Wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft, average speed, warp 5 point nothing. She's a tough little ship though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
We have someone in chat. Snowy Plover. Give me a minute. The game's taking control of my mouse. Alright, so we're on our ship now.
I'm going to check in and then head for the bridge. See you there.
We need to go to the officer. So let's follow the arrows.
Name and position? I have your record right here. Welcome aboard. Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use a turbo lift in the nearby quarter. It will take you directly there.
Oh, she was quick and to the point. Gotta love efficiency. Alright, we're going to the bridge.
Welcome to the bridge, number one. Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation. But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors, then disable the tractor moorings.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
Very good, number one.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number one.
Alright, so now we're gonna do... What? That was a cool rolling trip. Alright, so basically, just commented my little history and chat with the game that I went over at the beginning of the stream. Hey, if you want, when we get through the tutorial, maybe I'll go over to my other character and show you my ships. Now that I know how to run around. If you would like that. But for now, let's keep the tutorial going.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse. Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number one. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
To sit, right-click on the chair you wish to sit in.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course lead in, sir.
Engage.
Well, of course I'm keeping the tutorial. I wouldn't be switching
Captain,
characters
I'm
till
picking
after the
up an automated
tutorial.
distress call from the SS Break-Even. Their warp core is failing, and they require immediate assistance.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes. They are not responding to our hails, Captain.
Keep trying, Travell. Their long-range comms might be down. Number one, let's discuss the situation. An unexpected situation, number one. But such things come with the job. What do you think we should do? Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist. Indeed. We also don't know what led to this situation either. It could have been an accident or the results of an attack. What do you advise? That level of analysis will take more time than we have, number one. Agreed. All hands, go to yellow alert. Flores, raise the shields. Number one, I want you to oversee the rescue effort once we arrive.
Alright, this is unexpected, but it's Star Trek, so it's kind of expected,
Still no
actually.
response from the Break-Even, Captain.
Scan them. Maybe they're unable to respond to our signal.
Captain, our shields are collapsing.
Flores, return fire. Pattern Delta Sierra 9.
Well, there go the shields. Not good. Engineering to bridge.
Go ahead, engineering.
Sir, the Borg are here. We need help.
The Borg?
Right. Number 1. I want you to go to main engineering and lead the security team efforts there. Get those Borg off my ship.
We're going against the Borg in the tutorial? Well, that escalated quickly.
Sorry for the emergency stop, number 1, but there's a problem in the transporter room. The Borg are trying to take it over, most likely to prevent us from using site-to-site transports within the ship. Head to the armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security officers you find on the way. Once you're armed, I need you to go to the transporter room and secure it as soon as possible. We're holding our own so far, number 1, but our success depends on securing the ship. Do what you can to get the Borg out of critical areas.
You need to unlock the armory. Enter the command code. We should grab rifles to fight off the Borg.
Go to the armory locker in this room and interact with
Okay, why is it not letting me do? Oh, I'm not on the thing. I want to be over on this side.
Talking about locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll.
Oh, it's cool. It shows you both the current and the one you're thinking about switching to, so you can compare them on. Alright, that's cool.
Status report, number 1. Very well. We're reading Borg life signs in your area. Looks like you'll have to fight your way to the transporter room. Good luck.
Alright, let's do this.
an item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
Okay, we're gonna get our first combat pickup. Okay, that looks like a health pack.
You can do extra damage to enemies by flanking them. Try attacking your enemies on their sides or behind them.
Help me.
Okay, we have a man down.
Thanks. You saved me from a fate worse than death. I'll get back to manning the transporters. That's going to be a problem. We took some hard hits in the initial salvo, and there are hull breaches in the corridor. I don't think you can make it there. We still have main power, so yes, I think I can. Get on the transporter pad and I'll beam you there.
Our first use of the transporter. Let's get ready.
Your timing is fortuitous, sir. We are making a push to retake main engineering.
Press C to crouch. Crouching is a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks. Press X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon gives a bonus to damage.
And it's a big shootout now.
Oh, okay. I've got an idea. I saw this in a Starfleet history sim, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. I need you to prepare the plasma coolant for emergency release. Any riskier than standing around while the Borg send over more drones? I don't think so. Hurry, I do not want to be assimilated. No, thank you. Not good. Not good. We need to go now. Quick, release the plasma coolant.
Now that was a clever trick.
It worked. Data, you mad android genius. It actually worked. I love you. Bet you're glad I was paying attention in history class that day. That plasma coolant really did a number on the board. He won't be coming back here anytime soon. That's good. That's very, very good.
Number one, we've got injured up here and the Borg could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Go. See to the bridge. We will secure main engineering.
All right, so let's head back to the bridge.
The bridge is secure. For now. Help the others back onto their feet, number one. We may have more unwanted guests before too long.
All right.
I owe you. Both of you. Thanks.
You have my gratitude.
Nice work, number one. Looks like that phaser training paid off.
Captain, look out!
Well, we just lost our captain.
Captain, the Borg vessel has gone to war and left the system. Based on the amount of damage they sustained, it is logical to assume they disengaged in order to regenerate safely.
All right, so we lost our captain. This isn't over yet.
We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway. Ultimate sacrifice. One that we all might be called to make someday. He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive. And remember.
All right, I'm the captain now.
Alyssa Flores is now your bridge officer. Bridge officers add abilities to your ship in space and accompany you on
All
away
decks
missions on
reporting
the
in,
ground.
sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain. No response, Captain. I suggest that we move closer for a short-range scan.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q. Use W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
All right, so we got our first bridge officer. All right. Okay. Full impulse, I guess. Let's head towards that ship.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
Position yourself near the ship and press F to interact with it.
No life forms detected. The ship is broadcasting its distress signal via automation. I suggest that we remotely order the break-even's computer to cease the distress signal.
I put together a damage report, Captain, and it's not good. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but we took too much damage in main engineering. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to war.
There was a battle here recently between Starfleet and Klingon forces, and the amount of wreckage present is considerable. Despite the dangers involved, the salvage opportunities attract the crews of civilian vessels, like the break-even. Logic suggests that we may discover similar opportunities for salvage here. I recommend scanning the debris field. Some of the derelicts present may contain intact plasma injectors.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Press the space bar to fire energy weapons. Warning, ship is looted. An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil converter and... I'll get everything installed as soon as I can, Captain. Just remember, safety comes first. After all, we don't want to blow up the minute we hit Warp 1.
Unfortunately so, Captain. We are still unable to send a distress signal. There are several operational Starfleet comm satellites near our position. My preliminary attempts to use them to send a distress signal were not successful. A sensor scan revealed the presence of Borg technology in each satellite, and that they are the source of the jamming signal. Since time is a factor, the most expedient solution to the problem is the destruction of the assimilated satellites. Their elimination should allow us to send a distress signal to Starfleet Command.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack. Use your phaser banks to weaken shielded targets. Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down. Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Two more jamming satellites left.
Target's shields have failed. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
Nice.
Captain, the Borg ship sustained damage in our encounter and is likely to be leaking plasma until they have an opportunity to regenerate. We might be able to use that plasma to find them. Understood. Fortunately, our sensors are sufficient to the task of following the trace plasma signature. Now enhancing the plasma trail imaging, the recolored visuals should appear on our mapping systems.
It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Activate full impulse by...
Multiple Borg vessels on sensors. These probes do not appear to be shielded. We should continue to follow the passage.
Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1. High-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Sorry, I'm not talking much right now. I'm immersed in the story right now. And I'm focused on this, on the goals of the mission.
Captain, the Borg have adapted. These vessels possess shields.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Evasive maneuvers.
Incoming transmission, sir. It is from Starfleet.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance? Pretty bold move to come this far into Federation territory. Where is Captain Taggart? I see. And you're the acting captain. Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Full impulse. All right. That was Nog. That name sounds familiar. Is he one of the classic characters, maybe? It's been a while since I've watched any of the Star Trek series. No matter. Let's focus on this story right now. I was a little sloppy in that last battle. I forgot to switch to torpedoes once the shields were down. I did on the first ship. I forgot to on the second ship because I didn't even notice the shield was down. That comes with practice, I guess. Alright, we're almost in range of the ship.
Another Borg sphere is attacking.
I'm still trying to get a hang of these piloting controls as well.
This is Admiral Page. Looks like you're having
Borg trouble.
Well, she's a Borg expert.
What we can do about that.
Is this what we call a Deus Ex Machina? It's cool to see the Voyager come to our rescue. I will say that.
So, the rumors are true. The Borg have returned. We've got our work cut out for us. Cadet, where's your captain?
Oh, well, she got old since last I saw her.
Assimilation isn't a fate that anyone should suffer. And I hesitate to think about what the Borg would do with a captive Starfleet captain. They must have taken him for a reason. Otherwise, they wouldn't have left without assimilating your entire crew. Agreed. We'll do everything we can to bring your captain home, Cadet. I don't like the sound of that at all. We need to get to the Pollock system and help the Kittimer before it's too late. Indeed it does. I'll need all the help I can get with this situation. Consider this a field promotion, Captain. Now then, set a course to the Pollock system, best possible speed. Voyager and Chimera will rendezvous with you there. Janeway out.
All right, it looks like we're going to warp.
We've arrived in the Pollock system, Captain. I have the Kittimer on sensors. She's taken heavy damage and is not responding to our hails. Your orders? Sensors indicate several critical systems are offline, Captain, including communications. I am reading numerous life signs on board, however. Something's not right. Where are the Borg ships that attacked the Kittimer? Captain, I want you to scan those nearby gas clouds while we assist the crew of the Kittimer. Make sure they're not hiding any unwanted guests. Sensors are having difficulty getting clear resolution through the gaseous anomalies. We will need to move into very close range to acquire useful information.
You can set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, speed, or balance.
All right, I think this is where I need to go, maybe.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
All right, I'm going the wrong way, so let's turn around. Wow, this ship is slow. Maybe we can upgrade to a better one later. Let's just see what I've got here. Alright, I think we just got a minor engine upgrade. Let's head forward. So we did get a second crew member.
This is Janeway. We're detecting some unusual gamma radiation levels near your position. We're having trouble getting a clear scan. I don't like the look of it. That was my thought as well. Let me know what you find out there. That level of radiation can hide a lot of things, including the Borg.
Alright, let's keep...
The multi-spatial sensor array has been recalibrated, Captain.
Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The board!
The Borg are attacking us as well. Use full impulse to reach us quickly.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow. Deactivate full impulse by clicking on it again.
I only have one weapon upgrade right now. Let's rejoin the battle. Alright, we're almost in attack range. So let's readjust our power. Voyager's taking damage. We're almost within attack range of the probe. There, we're in attack range now.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
The Borg did some serious damage to the Kittimer. The EMH might be in command because no one else is fit to do so. I'm reading a few probes from the Kittimer in the system. Looks like they were conducting research here before the Borg attacked. I want you to collect data from those probes. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. We'll send teams to aid the Kittimer while you collect that data. One more thing. If you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. I know firsthand what fighting the Borg can do, even to seasoned officers.
We're scared. We all studied Admiral Janeway's Borg tactics, but no one thought we'd have to use them so soon. I know we need to be ready for the day when we're alone against the Collective. The counselors are already working with the crew. Do you want them to convey a message from you? Understood. I'll give the crew your message. How are you holding up, Captain? You look like you belong in the captain's chair. I just wish you could have gotten there under better circumstances. I'm sure that Captain Taggart would be proud of how you kept us going. I'll set a course to retrieve the launch.
I've linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
All right, moving on the objective.
Good. Head for probe number 2. One last probe, and we should be able to assemble all of the data.
Hold on, my mouse jammed up a bit. We're good to go.
Send us the data so we can begin our analysis. We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help. I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Okay, so they're looking at the data. Do I go?
Borg transwarp signatures detected. All hands, battle stations.
They're firing. I need help.
All right, let's return to the battle. Let's close into firing range so we can attack this. Engage.
More board. I don't know if we're ready for this.
Hold the line. We've beaten them before. We can do it again. Remember your training. You're Starfleet officers. You've got this.
Multiple board warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force.
We are the Borg. From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can.
They're leaving. Gather projectors. I want to know where they're going. Concentrate fire on that sphere.
Direct hit.
All right. Here's how I see it, Captain. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Based on our analysis, their most likely target is the Vega system. There's a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it, they'll have a large population to assimilate. The Kittimer is in bad shape, and they took heavy casualties as well. We're still working on triage and restoring their critical systems. Which leads me to our next course of action. I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg. Voyager and Chimera are better equipped to hold off the Borg and assist the Kittimer. We'll do what we can, but it'll be up to you to warn the Vega colonists. It's not just a matter of can, Captain. It's a matter of must. We'll buy you as much time as we can. You should have enough time to warn the colony. I've hailed Starfleet Command and requested backup, but you and I know we can't wait for them to arrive. Vega colony can't wait.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
All right, so we're going to go warn this colony and see what happens. So I guess we're going to warp
Shields
now.
up. Red alert.
You become one. Resistance is futile.
All right, let's go.
Certain missions allow allow you to remotely hail your contact by clicking on the hail icon along the right side of the mission tracker.
You need to warn the Vega colony about the impending attack. We'll do what we can here to hold off the Borg and repair the Kittimer. Good luck.
Congratulations,
You are
Lieutenant.
entering sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Press the M key to open the map. The location, oh, I see where we are. All right, we're not too far. I see some encounters here that I'm probably not ready for. All right, looks like we're almost there. All right, so now we're going into the Vega system.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain? Tavrel managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today? Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you see the Borg? What about them?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
All right, let's, yeah, we need to do this. Communication satellite.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
The Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
All right, so we have to battle now.
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
All right. All right, looks like there's one more Borg ship. Let's go get rid of it.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Got him.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Chimera, sir.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe I can send a message to those ships.
On screen.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
All right, so we're going to take this battle ourselves, I guess. Engage.
Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed.
Okay, that explains why I wasn't able to launch torpedoes before. I wasn't facing the right way.
Target shields have failed.
Okay, we've taken care of the
Captain,
ships.
the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
All right, let's go rescue some colonists.
Choose your away team for your next mission. Your choices for who will be on your away team will grow as you recruit more bridge officers.
All right, let's do this.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region Legion Weirin will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters. No, sir. I'll follow your lead. That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late? Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere. We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to be incinerated. Thank you. I don't want to be incinerated.
Alright.
Leave the gate closed! We have to get out of here!
And leave the others to die? We have to help them.
Starfleet!
Starfleet's here. Oh, thank God.
Thank
Please,
you.
you have
didn't
to
know
help
if
us.
anyone
Anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
Press the U key to view your status or the status of your ship and bridge officers. This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices. You can also view your ship's equipment. Equip your bridge officer by selecting them and then double-clicking an item in your inventory.
Alright, we got our armor. But there was only 2 armor sets, so one of our officers needs to remain unarmored right now.
Oh no, we're too late.
Alright.
I could hear their voices in my head.
Alright, well, there's a lot of this Borg out here.
me the hell out of here.
All right, let's keep going.
It's over. It's finally over. We have the civilians. There is still no sign of Chimera or Voyager, sir.
All right, we're getting.
I apologize for Koles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements? I see. And it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg. I know. Koles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship. No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Koles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more.
Okay, let's take a look.
You have received a kit appropriate to your professions. Open your inventory, default key I, and double-click it to equip it. With the kit equipped, abilities are added to your action bar that you can perform in ground combat. You now have additional abilities in ground combat.
All right, let's do this.
We have lowered shields for the transporters, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
The pattern enhancers are working. I'm not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way. I'll do that. How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
All right.
Remember when we thought fighting a Borg here was the worst thing that could happen today?
Concentrate fire on the Borg. We need to keep them away from the civilians.
Another group of civilians is beamed to the ship, Captain.
are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
I am still streaming. Why do you make assumptions while the microphone is still live? No, I'm playing a game. It's a Star Trek game.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it without a fight.
All right, Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't hesitate.
I know the drill. Just not expecting any Borg.
It's sad all these civilians we have to kill because we were too late.
I knew that. We played poker last night.
Alright, we need to keep moving forward.
Look over there! That drone, it's Captain Taggart!
Uh-oh. First
The Borg are
boss fight?
activating the transport inhibitor. We need to disable that force field.
Our captain is a Borg. Well, we should have figured he'd be assimilated by now. As many side missions as we've been on since he was taken.
The Borg are so, what's the word? Active? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil.
Resistance.
We need to help Captain Taggart!
Alright. This was the Borg machine. What are we supposed to do now? Alright, where are we gonna unassimilate the captain now? Maybe.
Initiating emergency medical transport. Captain Taggart, they are initiating emergency medical procedures. The ship is transporting anyone that can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time. We need to get back as soon as possible.
Okay, let's go back to the ship then.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over. Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
All right, so we need to go towards the satellites and reprogram them as we move away from the planet.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
Ship is under attack.
All right, I think we got this battle. Full speed ahead. All right, we're gonna go for the second satellite now. At some point soon, we're gonna call it quits, but I'm enjoying the story too much right now. All right, I can fully expect there will be a battle as soon as we reconfigure the satellite. So let's cut our speed a little bit.
Never thought I wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to Zoe's powers.
Oof, I let a shield down. Evasive maneuvers.
Sir, there are several fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
We took some heavy damage then. All right, let's head towards that last satellite while we try to repair a little bit. All right. At some point soon. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I'm gonna have to find a stopping point shortly. But at least I know how to play the game now.
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
All hands, this is Admiral Janeway. Target that cube and open fire.
Deus Ex Machina again.
You've done well. Now let's finish.
We got him.
Sorry about the delay. Dealing with the Borg at Pollux took longer than I'd have liked. As you can see, Starfleet got our request for backup. More ships are on the way. Oh, you'd be surprised, Captain. Mirandas are a lot tougher than you think. That ship helped you save a lot of lives here today. Treat her well, and she'll do a lot more for you and your crew. I want you to return to Earth Space Dock. Admiral Quinn will want a full report from us. Meet me in his office after you arrive.
We need to get the civilians to safety, and I don't think I can handle any more excitement.
Okay, let's go back to Earth.
I'll see you back at Earth Space Dock, Captain. One more thing. Try not to pick any more fights with the Borg before you get there. I think you've had enough excitement for now. Janeway out.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
All right, so I now have 4 officers, but only 3 slots. I think after we debrief, I think that's where we're gonna call the stream and figure out our exit rate. But we are going to a space dock, so maybe we'll get to do a little ship customization first. That's a cool feature. Hey, Snowy, are you still here? All right. Um, all right, we're about to pass the Vulcan system, which means we're getting close to Earth-ish. Okay, there's a lot of ships approaching this system. Wolf 359, that's another well-known Star Trek historic event. Yeah, we'll definitely be back for more adventures, but I think debriefing at the space dock is where we're going, is possibly where we're going to cut it. I certainly don't want to pick up any big missions at this point. So let's drop into the system now. All right, we're in the space dock. All right. I need to find my way to the command center, obviously.
Ah, there you are. It's good to see you in person. I've already filed my report with the Admiral. He's waiting for yours now. You've showed exemplary performance under duress. You saved a lot of people, including Captain Taggart. You stood tall against the Borg in combat. That's a lot to face as a cadet on a training cruise, but you handled it all very well. I've said as much in my report. Now, more than ever, Starfleet needs its best and brightest officers out there to defend the Federation and uphold the ideals that make it strong. Officers like you. I can't speak for the Admiral, but I believe you and your crew have a bright future ahead. Don't mention it. For now, duty calls. You have a report to give, and I'll be meeting with the Admiralty to discuss plans for the Vega situation. Take care.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet. Yes, I see that here in the report filed by Admiral Janeway. She granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Taggart, his acting first officer, correct? Facing off against a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? You've had quite a day. In your own words, tell me what happened out there.
It's been a day.
That's quite the story. Don't worry. I have statements here from Admiral Janeway, Captain Nog, and Administrator Post from Vega Colony corroborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others. And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair. Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are harder to find. It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me. Captain Taggart went through hell, but he's on the road to a full recovery, thanks to you. Don't dwell on the negative. The lives you saved on your ship and in Vega Colony are what matter the most here. Now it's up to you and your crew to continue to honor Starfleet as you carve out your own legacy. Unfortunately, Vega is lost. Starfleet Command will meet with Federation President Enoch Okeg and the Federation Council to determine our next steps. For now, Starfleet vessels will patrol the outskirts of the Vega system to ensure no Borg escape. Do you have any further questions? You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Durr's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
Okay, so he has a bunch of different quests I can take on. Once, let's go customize our ship before we call it quits. Now that he says we have permission to do so.
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld.
Alright, I have to find Fleet Ambassador. No, we need to find where the ship design is. Shipyard's over here. Where are we? All the way on the other end of the station. Actually, we're not that far. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, obviously. But it looks like it's a wall. So let's see. Do I have to go behind command somehow? All right, there's another corridor behind the command center. I think that's where we want to go. Yeah, because you can see ships outside. Let's go paint our ship. We don't have clearance to get a new ship yet, but let's see what we can do here. Customize ship. I like Centaur. It's got a clean look. It's a little cleaner looking than the Miranda, I think. Yeah. All right, we don't have any gold, so we'll go with that bridge. I can't even see what we're changing here. Oh, I see. It's subtle. Oh, we can do further customization. Interesting. So first, let's set our color scheme. What color are we changing back here? All right, so we'll do kind of a let's try swapping. So we have the gold, and then we have the purple. Purple's gold highlights. I like that. Now let's just take a look around. That's cool. That's a cool looking ship. Let's see here. I wonder. Purple and green. That's a pretty exotic look. I kind of like that. I like that ship. This will be the first ship on this character. Hey Snowy, are you still here? All right. I think this would be a good place to save the character. And since it's the end of stream, I'm going to go ahead and show you the ships on my other characters. So this is my original Klingon account. And we'll go over and show you and I did kind of a on these two characters that I'm about to show you, I kind of did coordinated designs for each character. And I'm right at the customized ship deck already. So here's the shuttle on my Klingon account, on my Klingon character. Yeah. That one hurts my eyes, sorry. And here is my main ship on the Klingon account. I think my original characters got up to like level 50 or something crazy like that before I lost that computer and had to stop playing the game. Let's see here. Is there a way to see all the ships? Manage ships. Ah, here we go. There's the, you can see a tiny picture of it. So you can see my main ships on this character and how I did artistic designs on all of them. Let's exit this character. And we'll look at my original Federation character. Yeah, I got both of these guys to level 50. But yeah, I have a better understanding of how to play the game again now, so I may do this regularly, or semi-regularly. Alright, let's get back over to the shipyard. No, we're not ready for a new mission yet. I'm just going to show my ships to the video. I think there's a Tholian on this character. Alright, so let's look at the small craft first. And here's all my ships on this character. Yeah, there's the Tholian ship. I thought I had one. There it is. This is my fleet. My original fleet. And there's the flagship of my fleet. You know it's the flagship because it's got extra gold markings on top of the purple and green. But where's the one that wasn't? There was one that never used to allow edits. Alright, so I'm going to try and customize this one a little bit. Okay, so you can actually make designs on this particular ship. right, let's see what I can put together here. Okay, that looks like it'll be nice. And then we need this section. So we've got kind of a little bird wing pattern going on the saucer, and then a zebra pattern going on the rest of the ship. Now let's do our colors. I'm not going to make this the same colors as the rest of the fleet, because this is a new customization for me. How about crimson for the stripes? And a nice turquoise-ish cyan. What if I swap the colors? How's that look if I do it like that? Oof. Yeah, no. I like having the crimson in there as the dominant accent color. But I'd like to get more of the turquoise if I can. Now we'll leave that part as is. This one gives us some of the turquoise striping onto the neck. We have some of the turquoise on the back of the engines as well. But is there a way to get more of the turquoise out? Like to have the crimson and turquoise in balance. And it doesn't really look like there is. Unless there we go. Now I can almost consider the turquoise and the crimson balanced. That's our ship. That's the paint job for this ship. And with that, we're going to beam out. But before I do, we need to see if there's anyone to raid. Ooh, John Lee's on tonight. And he usually wears his Chewbacca outfit on. He wears his Chewbacca jacket on Tuesday nights. Yeah, let's do John Lee music. All right, we're raiding out to John Lee music, and we'll be back for more adventures in the Star Trek universe soon. This is a variety show, so probably not next stream, but we'll definitely be playing some more in this game, especially on the new character. Let's go enjoy some good music and have a good night and live long and prosper. Good night. Good night.
Shout out to Uncle Evie. You think Sarah should win? Well, Sarah gets to win plenty, except for when I'm playing or when Dan's playing.